Coach, 3 to win at the end of the Liga phase. Rollercoaster ride for your team. Tell us a little bit about your emotions right after the game.
Good evening. Tough match, but in Europe we know we have our experiences and it's difficult. And of course they played fantastic, and they were pushing us. They were doing a lot of duels, getting duels, and we needed to be 90 minutes more or less focused. And when we were in the worst moment, we reacted, scoring 1 goal, and then with the emotions as well and with the energy, with the supporters, we came back the result.
You brought some new energy with changes. Tell us a little bit what push went through your team when you brought those new faces to the game.
Yes, we needed some fresh legs and as well energy, and we achieved the victory through be competitive, and of course today the sus play they helped us.
What did you told the guys in the locker room? It seemed in the second half that you showed a whole another face, especially after the 2-0.
Yes, we knew before the match how the difficult could be the match, playing against one team like Salzburg with the idea, and with our player, with as well some players they weren't available for today, but we needed another young player like Kaydan and Jamal or George, and it's a good moment for them as well. And of course, to win the match like we were, losing 2-0, playing with some young players and creating as well with the supporters this atmosphere here and this energy, I think we must feel comfortable and happy for it.
You're finishing the Liga phase on the 2nd spot. What are the takeaways into the knockout stage right now for your team?
We want to try to be protagonists in this competition. Of course, now we are in the next round. We avoided to play the next knockout, and we will wait the moment against, of course, a very difficult team. But of course, we are motivated for this competition.
How do you reflect on that? Yesterday, you spoke about what the challenge that Villa would present to Salzburg, but for an hour, you were more than equal to it.
I would say more than an hour. I think the first 70 minutes we did a really good job. It was a game where we had the bigger chances and we were 2-0 up, and I think we deserved to be 2-0 up. We had the big chance to score the 3rd goal. But then, of course, it started so minute 60, minute 65. They came, and then also the stadium came, so it was difficult for us, a lot of pressure from Villa's side. Yeah, and then of course we didn't have the moments for our own game, so I think we can be proud of what we did in general to play against a team like that, to have a higher expected goals value, to have in all statistics we are on one level, but finally we're out, and so we are of course also disappointed about the result and that the Europa League is done for us.
You said there was a change. Can you pinpoint that change, or was it just a general momentum change?
Yeah, of course, Villa also thought about what can they change. They overload the side a bit, so we struggled. They came more in our half, and the moments with the ball were less after these situations, and you cannot defend the whole time. So when I look at the 2nd goal, I think we had not a lot of crosses in the beginning, and then it was a perfect cross, and then this was the goal. And yeah, you know, it's a high quality team, and if the pressure is increasing the whole time, then of course it's difficult to defend the goal. But again, we didn't give a lot of chances away, not a lot of big chances. So with a little bit of luck, we also could have won, but yeah, good. If it's not a good moment to speak about that.
You mentioned yesterday as well about Villa's changing personnel, and tonight the personnel in several positions changed constantly, partly because I think of injuries, but also I think to adapt to how Salzburg were playing and the challenge that you were presenting. How much pride can you take from that?
Well, a lot of pride, of course. And don't forget, we played with a starting 11 without the goalkeeper of 20.5. Really young guys. For some of them, it was 2nd or 3rd game in Europe against such a top team. So, of course, we can be proud. And it doesn't matter who is on the pitch at Aston Villa. This squad is so good. So if they have if a Jadon Sancho comes on the pitch, I think it's not not a big thing if he's playing or another player on this position. So we can be proud, yeah.
And one final question. You mentioned in the Salzburg youth and looking ahead to the future, how much can you take from this campaign into the rest of your season and seasons beyond?
Yeah, the most important, of course, is now in the national competitions. When we talk about the championship and also about the cup, our big goal is to win the 2 trophies. And now on Sunday is, for me, the most important game of the year in Wolfsburg. It's a totally different game, but we have to be ready. So we have to take the positive things out of this, but we have to be as sharp as we were here. Also in Wolfsburg, yeah, and then if we start good in the league, if we start good in the cup, I think everything is possible for this team.
Guys, congratulations! What a turnaround for Villa, and a fitting way to win the game straight out of the youth academy.
I know, yeah, it's a lovely moment for Jama. Obviously, we see the hard work that he puts in day in, day out. Manager's very hard on him, as are the rest of us, because we know his potential. But yeah, a lovely moment for him. But I don't want to speak for him.
How proud are you? Your first Villa goal on your European debut and scoring it at the whole end as well.
Yeah, you know, it's a proud moment for me. Obviously, on my European debut, just really nice to make my family proud and stuff, you know, because all the hard work, I've had a lot of lows this season, had a lot of highs, but this is top.
I saw you celebrating right at the end with the heart, and you were lapping up those celebrations. Are your family here tonight?
Yeah, my mum's in the stand somewhere, so should be good.
Well, congratulations, an amazing goal from you, and Tyrone, not leaving you out. You got your goal as well, first one since April 2023. Was that a nice feeling? Yeah.
What, Fulham?
Villa. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. I did say today I was going to score actually, and then after the first half, I felt like I probably should have got one in the second half to make up for it. But yeah, made it a bit interesting, didn't it?
Well, you guys have got the job done tonight. You needed a win to stay in that top 2 of this league phase table. And when you've got this manager managing you, who's the king of the Europa League, how much more belief does it give you as a group that you can go on and end Villa's 30-year trophy drought this season?
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, we're a very ambitious group. I think the manager, even at half-time then, mentioned that the first half tonight should add to our experience. The experience we're gaining as a group. George played tonight, and I actually think that it was a great experience for him. These things are going to happen in a long career of his, good days, bad days, and I think for him to come into the European game tonight, on such a big occasion, we wanted to win the game. We needed to win the game, stay in the top 2. I think he could be very proud of his performance as well. But yeah, we feel very comfortable under the manager's guidance that he can navigate his way through the challenges that will come in the Premier League and the Europa League.
Morgan, what a roller coaster ride in terms of the feelings for Aston Villa, but what made the difference in the end in favour of your team?
I just think energy. I think getting the crowd on top or at home. I think, yeah, the way we played with a bit more intensity, a bit quicker, got it forward a bit quicker, and yeah, just created chances really. I don't think it was about much tactics or anything. I think it was just a will to go on and win. Once the second goal went in, we just rolled our sleeves up and gave it a good go, and you get results when you do that. So yeah, we're really happy.
After the second goal of Salzburg, it seemed there was a push through your team. What push was that?
Nothing to lose. So we're 2-0 down. It can't get much worse, kind of thing. And yeah, you just go out there and give it your all. And we've got players in the team that can create and score goals. And yeah, it was just about sticking together, creating chances and scoring. And we did that. So yeah, really well done from the boys.
And now you finished the league phase in the second place, one of the hardest teams in Europe right now. You think this could be maybe a season where you can go all the way?
That's the plan. That's the objective. That's why we're in the competition, is to win it. We're in every competition to win it. So yeah, we'll give it a good go, give it our best. Of course, there's still some very good teams in the competition, and we're going to have to be at our best if we're going to go and win it. So yeah, we'll just take the next round as it comes, and whoever we get, we give it our all to try and go through to the next round.